Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Whether it's hot yoga, over 100-degree weather, or too much sun. Gatorlight, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorlight hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in-minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
From the Fifth Quarter Studio in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to the Coaching Youth Hoops Podcast.
They're playing basketball.
Here's our hosts, Steve Collins, and Bill Flitter.
Welcome to Coaching Youth Hoops. I'm laughing because as we're coming on air, Coach gives me the topic, and it's like, because we had talked about him, I couldn't remember which one we were on, and it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is a doozy, right?
This is a doozy.
Yeah.
If you have the solution to this one, you can be, anyway. But before we jump in, because everyone knows the topic, because they read it before they jumped into, let's give a big shout out to our sponsors, Coach.
Coaches, go check out gc.com/coaching youth hoops. It's one of my favorite apps for tracking stats and seeing video, post-game video. So go check it out at gc.com/coaching youth hoops. It's free to coaches.
What else?
Yeah, and please subscribe to the U Sports Insider. It is our new podcast that is about to launch. So again, go to youthsportsinsider.com, sign up, and we will send you the all the new podcasts when they come out. It is all about the business of youth sports. So we take a deep dive behind the scenes to help operators, teams, venues, anybody involved in the youth sports ecosystem, and we dive deep into the operation side of business. So not the X's and O's, if you will, right? Again, youthsportsinsider.com.
All right, so today's topic is decision making.
Yeah, improving decision making, getting right.
Improving it.
So this came from one of our listeners in the Facebook group. And, you know, it's just making better decisions on the court. He's got a youth team. And I think, as we know, you know, for us adults, seeing the game unfold, and if you are using Game Changer and watching the games back, you're like, why didn't they do this? Right. Here's the deal with, I think, when it comes to decision making: more practice time, more playing time.
So what do you mean by that?
So I think it's just more reps, right? The more you're playing pickup games, the more, you know, you're playing in live situations, you're going to improve your decision making, because you're going to make mistakes. You're going to learn through those mistakes. Great example. Okay. I don't understand this one at multiple levels, unless you're an elite player. Two people are standing in front of you. And what do a lot of young players try to do? Dribble between them.
Right.
Right. and again, is this a frontal lobe issue where they're just not developed and they're like, they see two players like, standing in front of them and they try to get through them. And 9.5 times out of 10, the ball gets stripped, but they just keep on doing it, thinking that they see a little gap, right? They think they can get through that. That's decision making, as an example.
Right. No, I agree. I mean, the thing is, whatever you want them to get better at, you have to rep it. Like,
Right.
we lost probably our last game of the season. Couple reasons, but one of them was we got out rebounded. We'd been working on rebounding all year. We got a lot better as the year went on. We were horrible at the beginning of it, and 4 months later, we were better. We were adequate, but it's because we were talking about it all the time. We were working on box outs. We were working on, all
Yeah.
of those things. Because we had to get good at it, or we weren't even going to be in games. So, I think it's how and when you rep it is just such an important skill. In decision making is you have to put them in places where they're going to fail.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Um,
Right.
they're going to fail. Like we've always worked on getting pressured because that's always been one of our weak spots, and we work on it every day. Going 3-on-4, 4-on-5, getting pressured. What does it feel like? What is it like? How do you step through? How do you rip the ball? Like all of those things. Because we got to get better at it. Like it's one of those skills that I just don't think and we want them to be able to make those decisions. Before you respond, Coach, let's give another shout out to our other sponsor too.
Yeah, coaches, go check out sponsorly.com. If you're an operator looking for sponsorships, go sign up for sponsorly.com. And if you're looking to support uh, youth sports through sponsorship, there's a place for you as well. Sponsorly is a marketplace that matches brands with youth sports organizations. So sponsorly.com.
All right. So what's your thought on it, Coach?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But, it's one of those things too. It's like if you're, for most programs, especially if you're talking, summer basketball, AAU basketball, you have two practices a week, an hour and a half. That's not enough alone to work on decision making. So kids have to play on their own to get better in the playground, right? Even if it's just one-on-one, right?
Right.
Again, yes, get up shots, do your ball handling, but there's nothing better than live action and trying to figure out the game through live action. But you're right, you got to rep what you want them to focus on. So how do you do it in that situation? You have, two practices, 90 minutes each. Is pick a few things. Pick
Right.
a few things that you want to do
And it's
this
what kind of
season.
decision making do they have to work on? Like, is it
Right.
because they're getting pressured? Is it because they don't know what kind of shots to take? Is it because, what is it that, that's the kicker is, what kind of thing are they having a hard time making? Because every team's different as far as decision making goes, in my opinion.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. Absolutely right. And that's where you kind of take, quote unquote, an inventory of play a few games, right? See where you're at, and then take a step back and say, okay, just think about a checklist, right? On one side is things we're good at and things we're not good at, and maybe a third was things we're not even going to work on, right? And just go down those list of things we're good at. Okay, maybe just do a little bit of reinforcement of those things you're bad at that you need to really get better at. If it is, like for example, my team is struggling with passing under pressure,
Right.
right? So we got to work on pressure defense, right? And pressure, I'm just pressuring the offense, right? This is more of an offense thing. How to pivot out of that, right? How to break the glass, right? If you're getting trapped, right? All those little things, we
Little
just have to
things.
rep that over and over and over again. How to pass out of that. So we're just, one of the things we're struggling with is just weak passes out of a double,
Right.
like just spaghetti arm, you know what I mean? Just really loose, not, sharp. And guess what's happening, right?
Right.
Another turnover. So that's one area that we have to improve on. And we have practice Monday and Wednesday, and we've had 2 tournaments now, and I'm just like, today was my day. I'm going to take a step back and say, I want to do everything, but I only have them,
Right.
2 times a week for 90 minutes, and
I can only
just
do
got to
so much.
prioritize. I can
know.
only do so much.
I know.
You want to do more, but you don't have the time.
Time is limited. All right. Anything else in closing, Coach?
Yeah, again, I just think to wrap that up, reps, pick a few things that you want to get better at in your season, prioritize those things. And sometimes you just have to be like, you just have to suck the other things up and just like, I'm not going to do that. I think what's really important as part of that discussion though, too, is tell parents here's our priorities for the rest of the season. So they don't ask, well, why isn't he working on rebounding? They're not that great at rebounding. Well,
right.
I can only pick so many things this year. I can't pick 10, right?
No.
Not enough time.
There's not enough time. All right. Anything else, Coach?
Yeah, coaches, go check out Game Changer. Go to gc.com/coaching youth hoops. It should be on your phone. It should be on all your parents' phones. It is a great app to help you track stats for your basketball games, as well as provide live video for any parent who can't be at your game. It's free to coaches. Go check it out at gc.com/coaching youth hoops.
All right. Till next time, Coach.
The next time.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Labor Day sale and get 35% off paints and stains August 28th through September 9th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.